So we have got the pre-season Cup 3. Just to show you now, or tell you now, that these do not travel over to FIFA 23. This is just for FIFA 22. And I'm going to show you gameplay on how to run formations and win games. So as you can see here, we get a 1 of 384 player pick for 3 wins. 6 wins is an 85 plus player pick. 10 wins is another 85 plus player pick. 14 wins is an 85 plus times 5. 18 wins is a 1 of 3 shapeshifters player. 22 wins is a 10 85 plus pack. And 27 wins is a 1 of 4 93 and an overall of a 1 of 4 94 shapeshifters player pick. I don't know if I'm going to bother doing it this time round because we are so close to the end. But in pre-season cup, you can have up to 1 lone player max and 3 clubs. So basically your main team. We are going to be using this team here. If you've not seen my review on Mane, go check it out. That card is crazy. But here are the custom tactics. So you're going to want to play in one of these selections here. It doesn't matter which one. But for today, we're going to choose defensive. And we're going to have balanced. 72 width, 32 depth, build-up play, balance, chance creation, direct passing, whip 72, 7 players in the box, 1 on corners, 1 on free kicks. In terms of formation, you're going to have your 2 strikers as your strikers, your most attacking midfielder as the cam, your second most attacking midfielder as your right centre mid. Your left centre mid is going to be your second most defensive midfielder, and your most defensive midfielder as a CDM. And the reason being because the instructions here. So you're going to have default, getting behind, default, default. Same for Mane's default, default, default. But come back on defence and explain why we haven't seen already. Default, 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 default. So cam, nice and easy. Your second most defensive midfielder, stay back while attacking. Default, 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 and default. Your right centre mid is going to be get forward, but default, 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 default. And your CDM is going to be default, stay back while attacking, default, and cover centre. Normally it's on cover wing. Make sure you select cover centre or it won't work. And then your left back is going to be stay back while attacking, default, overlap. And your right back is going to be stay back while attacking, default, and overlap. Reason being is when you don't have the ball, it is a 4-4-2 flat. So Fernandinho and Renato Sanchez will be your 2 midfielders in the middle. Your cam will go to left mid and your right centre mid will go to right mid. And it just makes you into a flat 4-4-2. Really, really hard to break down, really, really compact. As soon as you intercept the ball, tackle the ball, win a corner or anything like that, or a throw in, when you're attacking, your team will automatically move into a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. So your 2 strikers are already going to start running. Your cam and your right centre mid are already going to start running up the pitch, ready to attack. And if you have a corner to defend, you catch it with your goalkeeper, your left back and your right back are going to be running up the field already to give you an option of 5 on the right-hand side, or on the left-hand side as 1, but you've got 3 or 4 players in front of you. As soon as your left back or right back pass the ball away, they will turn around and run back. And I'm going to show you how this works now in game. So we are going to go jump into a game and see exactly how the formation works, how to set the formation you want, and much more. So as you can see here is our opponent's team. But let's have a word from our sponsor first. Is your team behind the power curve? Do you need some FIFA coins? Make sure you go to Alt Nice, select foot, select which console you want the coins on, how many coins, select which payment method. Don't forget to type in code NaNNiK for that cheeky 6% off your orders. The link will be in the description down below. So, having a look at our opponent's team, everybody's got a crazy team now. You have to remember it's first 2, so the first goal wins. So, a lot of people make the same mistakes. As you can see there, I've instantly set it to defensive, which is 2 on the left D-pad there. So, I'm in my formation. It takes a couple seconds to make them go in. So, we're in it now, and as you can see, instantly got the ball. Messi's here, and I've already got 4 players ready to attack. I'm going to take this nice and slow so I can show you how it works. So, say you move forward with your right back, and you make a pass to Fernandinho. You see Hakimi at the bottom of the screen there. It's just run straight back already. And this is what's so good about this formation. We've got so many numbers going forward that we can play this nice slow. And our opponent is just running around. If you notice, I haven't even touched the sprint button just yet. Just walking around, looking for the pass, waiting for my opponent to make the mistake. As he tackles me there, not a problem. He's going to go with Rudiger, which is fine. We're going to push out just because it is Rudiger, and we know that he isn't going to be very good at moving the ball forward. And there we go. So now we've caught him out. He's dragged 2 players out. We've got very unlucky not to play Cruyff through there. But you can see he immediately turned around and ran up the pitch. So I'm going to try and win the ball back here and show you. As soon as I win this ball back, just remember about the strikers going forward. So he plays the ball in, not a problem. Good save from the goalkeeper. We're going to keep that on. 1 through ball. And now if I look up, I've got 2 strikers immediately running. As you can see there, we've got Mane with a great pass. Cruyff finds Mane. This is all from us intercepting. Shoot across goal. And we've scored. Just like that, you can see the transition immediately attack. If I show you on instant replay, once we back off. Soon as you win the ball from the goalkeeper making a save, Hakimi picks the ball up instantly, and then from that attack, we've managed to score. So if I go to match highlights now, so from the actual attack, he gets a bit lucky with this pass in here from St. Max into his Neymar. As you can see, I covered him with the CDM. I'll be very surprised if that goes in just because of the pressure, but you never know with FIFA, as we all know. But as you can see here, the goalkeeper's got it covered, so I wasn't worried. Keeper saves it. As soon as he saves our chance, we literally rotate round with Hakimi. But if you watch, as soon as we pick the ball up, you can see Mane has already started running, and Cruyff on the left-hand side has already started running. And now look, as soon as we pick the ball up, you can see Mane sprinting, pointing into position with Cruyff sitting there. So I know I can play that ball, and we're going to have ourselves Cruyff just ready to go with a 1-2. Our opponent's going to panic. As you can see, he's number 3, Kayunde. He brings his defender over. I've got that space now. All I have to do is just walk around him. That's what we do. He's then switched to Rudiger, but because people panic, he's already moved him out of position, so I can just play that through ball into the space. We get very lucky with the finish, I have to say, with the keeper sort of flopping at it. But as you can see, just from the transition of attack, from his shot, immediately from here, we get lucky with the save. We keep it on with Hakimi, immediately through ball it to our second most attacking midfielder, which is Messi. As you can see at the top of your pitch, just behind Fernandinho with the pink boots, he's already sprinting. That's Renato Sanchez. And we've got Mane and Cruyff already through. If you have any questions about how this formation works, comment down below. If you are new to the channel as well, consider hitting that like button and subscribing. And I will catch you in the next one.